From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Here's Chimere DK on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On 2nd down. Whoa. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting this throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Gfssl on the ground for the first time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Taken down by the ex-Jet there, John Franklin Myers.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing Klubnik. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Klubnik now. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Jets 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. First they go play fake. Now it's Klubnik. Throw came out right as That's an incomplete pass. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Second down. Here's Klubnik. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Klubnik's pass intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running right, here's Pollard. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pollard. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
That's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ward now on third down. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated the man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw here to Cooper on the RPO. They'll get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to be first down Jets.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Jets first down.
Klubnik's going to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Now it's Klubnik. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They bring Wilson in motion right. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Klubnik now on 2nd. Has it in close. And there it is. Touchdown, Jets. Adonai Mitchell with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Point after is good by Sanders. And they jump ahead by 4.
Jets 7, Titans 3. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jim DK on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Ward. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Ward setting the pass. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Now Ward. And this one falls to the turf. He wasn't able to hang on through all that contact, and we've got 4th down.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They're going to play action. Klubnik. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He's going to the air. Klubnik. The throw left side finds Sadiq. And good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He motioned the tight end over. Here he is on 3rd and short. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to have them a first down. That was close for a moment when he caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They'll dial up the zone read on 1st and 10. The offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's Klubnik. It's caught left side by Mitchell. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And it's going to be a New York first down.
It's only natural to wonder, especially in the opener, will the game be too big, too fast for the rookie quarterback? He's answered that with a definitive no. That's over 100 passing yards now in just the first quarter.
Cooper going to motion over left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Play fake. Here's Klubnik. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. Klubnik. And right back to him. This time the defense was ready. That hit forces it loose. It's incomplete, and we've got a 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Klubnik. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. The Titans with Chimere DK due to return. He'll get it at the 9. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They pitch it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
2nd down. Here's Ward. Flush down out to his left. He's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down to the 12. And he gets his first sack in his first career game.
Brings up 3rd down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Ward now. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Pocket football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. They nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. But a good defensive effort forces fourth down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing, Klubnik. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down. Here's Klubnik now. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
The pitch is to Hall. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down, Jets.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, or even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They give on second to Hall. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Air it out on third. Oh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down.
Jason Sanders on to the field goal.
Sanders sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Ward off the play fake. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Ward's going to throw here on second down. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. This is a heater going deep. And that one hits the jet. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Picked up at the 38. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Klubnik. To the outside and brought in by Wilson. And they're going to corral him out of bounds here after giving up about 6 yards on that play.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's Cubs. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Klubnik's going to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there. It is 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Klubnik. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Klubnik from the shotgun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Singleton on a give from the gun. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working on 2nd down. Ward. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets him 5, but still way short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down. The Jets take their first time out. They're going to bring out Tommy Townsend to punt it away. Can Awangu will handle this return for the Jets. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Hall. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Jets first down.
They're going play action. Klubnik. And he can't hang on. Catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. He's going to the air. Klubnik. Complete to Braylon Allen. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get the first on a 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. So early movement, not at the line, but out wide this time. And this is going to draw the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Klubnik. To the outside, catch made by Cooper. And they get this down to the 28. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Klubnik now on second. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds. So after picking up 3, it's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Wangu now to return. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They start the half with a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he's going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second down. Here's Klubnik. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side by Sadiq. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. That last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Klubnik. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Climbing inside and getting down to Singleton. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. There's a handoff to Singleton. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing, Klubnik. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. He gets his first sack in his first career game.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. They'll cobble together a yard there. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw, Klubnik. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. Singleton on the inside give. He cuts it back right. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. Oh man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Klubnik now. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him close to 7 before the defense can drive him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
First they go play fake. Now it's Klubnik. Flushed out of the pocket. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down. They've got a man in motion. Play fake. Here's Klubnik. Lays. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where...
And they answer. Touchdown, New York. Omar Cooper Jr., his first career touchdown in the NFL. How about it? Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Ward setting to pass. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Got his target. It's Hill. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. This is ahead for about 5. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
38-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Klubnik. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A big pickup for the Jets. 34 yards. Klubnik setting up first down. He had 6 completions on just 8 attempts in this half. Coming right is Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Nick's going to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Drawn up for him. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward now. It's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Ward now on 3rd down. To the right, and it's pulled in by Tate. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Who throw this one? Ward. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
On 2nd down, Ward. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And Ward's going to hit the jack as he gains enough for that 1st down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Working on 2nd down. Ward. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Help air it out on third. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Call takes it straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here. He's got a man, but he can't make the catch. That hit just a little too much. Breaks up that big play as 3rd down goes unanswered. They'll send out the punting unit. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And a good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Ward. Able to find Tate. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Ward
line.
setting up to throw. That's brought in by Tate. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That is the spark that they needed. 34 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Downfield to DK. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Titans 1st down.
From the red zone now. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Titans 1st down.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. Here's Ward. Picking up again here with Robinson. So the flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun handoff to Singleton. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
They go to him again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a one-score ball game.
Titans 18.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Hall. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He's going to the air. Klubnik. They did it! He made the interception! The Monty Hooker has it. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They give left side for Singleton. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Ward. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. It's going to be 1st down, Tennessee.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Running left, here's Singleton. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ward's going to throw here on 2nd down. Gets caught left side by Hill. And giving the 1st down. Winds up at about 6 on that play before he was stopped.
And the Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ward's going to throw it. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Up to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. It's a New York touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead grows by 1.
Titans 18. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Ward setting the pass. And he'll get it up to the 27. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Ward now. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
It's second down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath, really, on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rushed.
To the air with Ward. Catch made left side by Tate. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That is the spark that they needed. 37 yards.
First down.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. First and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. To the right, and it's pulled in by Tate. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On second down, Ward. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
Yards on the play. That's another Titans.
Singleton on the give from the gun. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Down Titans.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do you call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And they are back within a score here. So with 35 seconds left, no question about it. They've got to find a way to recover this kick. And the Jets come up with a football that should just about ice this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So it's a road win for the Jets. 1 down, a whole